The Los Angeles Rams do another big extension for one of their players. How is that going to affect the Minnesota Vikings? Let's talk about that next. Hello, Viking fans. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to describe it to you. I'm going to give away $100 worth of merchandise of your choosing. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, 75 if I get to 750, 50 if I get to 500, 25 if I get to 250. I'm going to choose one person from an episode. So I'm going to choose an episode, and I'm going to choose one person as long as they're liked, subscribed, and commented. And you can do multiple comments, multiple entries. You can actually go back to my old videos and do that too. Those will be eligible. Now, I'm going to choose that on game day against the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to choose one. Hopefully, it's $100, and I have 1,000 subscribers. Skol Vikes. Hey, Viking fans. Welcome to minnesotasports.com. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter at SkullWorld and at MN Sports Podcast. You can also follow me on Facebook, SkullWorld. Subscribers, make sure you click like and leave a comment to enter my contest. Now, let's talk about who the Vikings are going to worry about extending after this season. Let's set the stage. Davante Adams goes and signs a contract with the Raiders, average value of $28 million. Took less money. I believe the Packers were offering a little bit more money, but he wanted to go play for the Raiders instead. Why not? I'm sure he's going to have much more fun in Vegas than he ever did in Green Bay. Now, let's fast forward to today. Cooper Kupp, who did the Triple Crown, most receiving yards, most receptions, and most touchdowns for the Super Bowl champion LA Rams, and he won that game. Especially at the end, they weren't moving the ball very well all game, and they just decided to go best player and best player. Let's throw it to Cooper Kupp, touchdown, Rams win. Now, he goes and signs a mega deal. He's 29 years old. He still's got 2 years left on his contract. I think he was like averaging $16 million a year, so he's underpaid. Well, all these receivers started getting more money, and they decided to make him happy, and they sign him for a 3-year $80 million contract. I think it works out to $26.66 million a year for the extension part. So if he's 29 this year, 30, that's 31, 32, and 33. So he's going to be making that much money, and who knows if they extend him again, but he should be pretty viable for those years. Now, what will a 22-year-old Justin Jefferson, 23 coming up, command now that he is eligible for an extension in his rookie contract? Year 3, you're eligible for an extension. Right now, his base salary this year is $1,802,982. Next year, he's scheduled for $2,399,473. So pretty much the going rate is, I think, 5-year and a $28 million or above, and that's what it could possibly take to get a Justin Jefferson. Why do I think this? He's 22 years old. He's arguably the best receiver in the league, if not top 3. You could say top 4 at the most. You could say Davante Adams. You could say a Cooper Kupp. You can say Chase from Cincinnati, and you could say Justin Jefferson. All 4 of those, and I might be throwing someone out, but at least those 4 receivers are insanely dominant, and Chase and Justin Jefferson are going to be breaking the bank when they're eligible to re-sign. Chase in 2 years, Justin Jefferson in a year. I could easily see him average value approaching $30 million a year, especially if he balls out this year, breaks Randy Moss's team record. You know, anything above 1,500 yards is going to be awesome for him. Randy Moss's record's a little higher than that, but going into that season, age 23, he can easily hold out, and he's just a risk of holding out. But I think the Vikings will try to take care of him before that, so there's no bad blood. I think you can negotiate better that way. So I think the Vikings will approach it that way in the offseason after the season's over. If Justin Jefferson stays healthy, balls out, he's going to get paid. I think he gets paid even if he gets hurt and misses a few games and it's just a minor injury. He's going to get paid, just like I think Danielle Hunter will get paid. Now keep in mind, Aaron Donald just got $30 million a year and is the highest non-quarterback payday in history, and he plays defensive tackle. He is that amazing at defensive tackle. Normally not a high, pay position, not one of the top high pay positions or high valued positions, and he's now the second, highest position player. Outside, he's the highest paid position player outside of quarterback. Now, what would a Justin Jefferson command at receiver? Think about that. A more higher valued position, or a Danielle Hunter outside linebacker, DN, edge rusher compared to a D tackle. All these things are looking to the Vikings having a little bit of salary cap issues. They got these guys signed up for that, in Justin Jefferson's case, another 2 years. Danielle Hunter, a 1 year. But these are guys that could be easily holdout candidates. So the Vikings need to make some decisions here. And there might be some very popular players off this team if we try to keep Danielle Hunter and Justin Jefferson. So the fact that Cooper Kupp, Aaron Donald have now set the bar at what, or Devontae Adams set the bar for their positions, and we have two players that are pretty good at those two positions. We're going to be looking for some paydays here, unfortunately. So we have a window this year to make it happen. Next year to make them happy, because we do have some cap relief. And then 2 years from now, we might be struggling to keep this team together. But I think we got a 2-year window here where we're going to be looking really good. Now, that's Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. Follow me on Twitter at SkullWorld, at MN Sports Podcast. Follow me on Facebook at SkullWorld. Make sure you click like and comment for you people that have subscribed and can enter my contest. That's it. Talk to you next time. Skol Vikes.